Okay, so hello guys. I'm just sending a alert to all of the servers right now. Um, so I'm just gonna send a alert, and I want to really talk about the market right now because tomorrow we do have a day off. So I'm just gonna send the alert right now. Quick message. Okay, so I just sent a alert, and everyone should be popping in. Um, okay. So starting off, okay, I'm gonna wait and let everyone come in. I'll post it on Twitter. So I'm just gonna post this. Okay, so I'm just gonna post it on Twitter, posted it on YouTube, and now I will be going live. So starting off the day, I'm pretty sure you guys got the Amazon alert. If you guys have my automation alert, so Amazon looking to break, I want to check 5 minute, okay? And we're taking a look at 5 minute. This is a perfect setup for a scalp, okay? And overall, okay, QQQ is also flagging. It's about to hit my price target, so I'm actually about to sell one contract. Now, just wanted to point out how, on the 5 minute, this was our resistance on the daily, and we're even fighting for that resistance on the 5 minute. So Amazon is setting up very, very nicely. The thing is, I'm not gonna get in. In my opinion, the risk to reward is not worth it. We also have tomorrow off, so I'm expecting pretty much a low volume. But I'm pretty much just holding those QQQ contracts. Now, if you guys do have any questions, let me know right now. I just want to go over some stuff regarding the market. QQQ is about to hit the price target and about to sell one of my contracts for QQQ. So that is basically it. So I'm just gonna I'm gonna do a sell alert for QQQ right now because let me see. Yeah, so contracts are up over 70% off our play. So if we actually go to, so we're up around 70% off our video. So I'm trying to go to over here. So we're up over 70% from our play, why I bought QQ calls video. And overall, it's looking very, very good. And I'm going to be selling half. If you guys are in, again, it's hitting our resistance, our first price target. So I don't really want to risk it. And, just like Walmart, I don't want to get greedy. Because we're up, 4 days in a row. So make sure to take in at least some of your profit on our QQQ calls. If you guys do have any questions, let me know. I am watching chat, but I'm just going to quickly send a sell alert on Discord. So, and let's take a look at Amazon. Let's take a look at Amazon 5 minutes. So Amazon 5 minute looks very, very interesting. Okay, we actually have a nice ascending triangle going in for Amazon on the 5 minute. Now it's setting up for a very, very nice scalp. So this is kind of like our setup. Close. So Amazon is probably like the only thing that I'm actually watching in here. Amazon is setting up very, very nicely. Let's go. And if you guys do plan to enter in on Amazon, again, the stop loss would be below the ascending triangle. Now, if you decide to enter in on Amazon, because Amazon is looking very nice, but I'm just not feeling it to really trade today. And I will actually be going to Florida on Saturday. So I just thought I would do a quick stream before I would actually head out. On the 5 minute, we actually have Amazon breaking this ascending triangle. So 17.45. So yeah. So we have Amazon actually breaking this. So this is a very, very nice setup. But again, let's take a look at the Amazon flow. Trimming half of. Okay. So if you guys do have any questions, is it too late to get into QQ? Yeah, it's definitely way too late to get into QQQ. And I just sold one contract as I alerted on Discord, but just watching this video, we really had this coming for QQQ. We've been talking about it. We bought in right at the support with a far out expiration for QQQ, and everything was really adding up. So it just looks very, very nice and good. If you guys, I'm pretty sure if you guys actually subscribe, like I should see like a test alert or something. So you can enter on breakout. Okay, Amazon is going to be like the main play, okay? We have the Amazon play breakout on stream going on. And the breakout bot did alert the breakout. Okay, yeah, let's take a look at Tesla. Yeah, Tesla is holding strong. Let's take a look at Apple. Oh wow, okay, so Microsoft is also a interesting one. So if we actually, let's move our lines. Now, Microsoft had a gap down below, it bounced, and now it's looking to fill the gap to the upside, and then we have a downtrend, a breakout coming in. And the interesting part is, QQQ is also at resistance. If we actually take a look, did we get a alert? I think we just got a alert on QQQ. So I think I just sent a alert on QQQ. Let me check. So QQQ just hit the resistance, but the interesting part is, Microsoft and both QQQ are coming in at a resistance. So overall, kind of expecting at least some red, because this is a major resistance. So this is kind of like a major resistance for QQQ, and this is going to be a very tough to break. So if we actually take a look at the 5 minutes, this is a pretty big resistance. Let's see, what we actually do on the 5 minutes. If you guys do have questions, let me know. Let me know in the chat. But a very interesting day because all the stocks are looking that we're actually at this resistance going in. And overall, we're up pretty much a lot. And then also SPY. Okay, this is another thing. We have that ascending triangle going in for SPY. So let's take this volume bar up. So overall, what I'm showing you guys is that a lot of these stocks are at major resistance levels, and we had a great week. We're up 4 days in a row, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is why I sold one of my contracts, and also just understanding really why. Take a look at Amazon 5 minutes. Apple on the 5 minute. Let's check. Yeah, so Amazon, Apple is also flagging. I'm also expecting, so keep in mind, tomorrow is Christmas. Expect volume to really drop, during like lunchtime. What do you think about getting back into Walmart now? So I still have one runner on Walmart, just one. Okay, we trimmed most of our position because we had like 4 days in a row, like 5 days in a row we were just green. So for Walmart, I'm only holding one runner, but if it would probably hit that support level, probably I would enter it again. But um yeah, I would just let it consolidate. Let's probably check. Or I would let it like get tighter. But only holding one Walmart. Again, we made a lot with Walmart. Don't really want to be getting greedy, and you also don't just want to be like playing the same stock. Um, like QQQ was a great trade. QQQ was a great trade. Amazon and Microsoft are setting up. Microsoft is also setting up to actually break the downtrend. Amazon, okay. Let's take a look at Amazon 5. No, again, if you guys are in Amazon, I would set my stop loss below the support. Let's take a look at the 9 EMA. Also, again, if you guys saw my latest video, 9 EMA. So this is the 9 EMA. It's a great support for day trading. It's such a amazing tool for day trading. The VWAP is also a great one, but it can get messy. If you actually just take a look, at the 5 minute, that level for the 9 EMA, it is a great support to know, when to really sell. Like for example, Tesla just kept running yesterday, and we had a clear indication when it broke the 9 EMA, it's pulling back. So that is very important to actually understand. So yeah, I would really set my stop loss. Set the stop loss below the support level, because this was a ascending triangle breakout. But again, I'm not trading today. I'm not trading today. Okay, I'm only on those QQQ calls. This whole week I was only on QQQ. Let's take a look at Tesla. Yeah, so Tesla also forming that ascending triangle. We also have that ascending triangle forming in getting very, very, very tight, we would have that stop loss below. AMD thoughts. So let's take a look at AMD. Oh wow, AMD actually looks nice. I'm gonna remove my drawings. So I'm seeing it kind of like a triangle for AMD. So as you guys can see, we kind of have a resistance. So really a nice pick on AMD coming in. So it's also getting very, very tight. I really like these tight setups because if I were to play calls for this breakout, my stop loss would be right below because it's getting very, very tight, and that is when we actually break the trend for AMD. So yeah, AMD is a nice setup. Yeah, if guys are enjoying, just make sure to leave a like. It really helps out a lot. Premium range. So just checking the Amazon flow. Let's just take a look at, if you guys do want my referral for unusualwhales.com, make sure to use firecycle114. So I'm taking a look because there's like a lot of information. It's really, really hard to digest all of this information. So yeah, AMD is such a great setup. Big drip. Yeah, it's a very, very nice setup. I would really consider playing this probably next week because we do have tomorrow off. If you guys are enjoying this content, make sure to really leave a like. Alert box. Okay. Let's take a look at Amazon 5 minutes. Okay, so Amazon is actually breaking that support. So this would actually be the stop loss if we close below. Even looking at the 9 EMA. And QQQ, okay, QQQ is like still breaking out. But honestly, this is a major, major resistance for QQQ. And I would just be cautious. Unless if we just like break right through it. Let's take a look at CCL. So CCL was on our watch list. It had such a great breakout coming in. And CCL, so this is actually a stock that was on my weekly watch list. I made a whole video on it, and it's looking very nice. So CCL going for this level. Let's take a look at Neo. Neo needs to go above that 30 level. Yeah, Neo needs to go above that 30 level. We're actually red on Amazon now. Amazon stock is down 0.15%. So yeah, this would be the clear stop loss if I was in calls, but I'm not even playing this breakout. I don't have a Discord. I alert for over 70 servers, and that's it. If you guys do want, I'm also on Twitter, but yeah, I don't have any Discord server. So Amazon is just breaking its trend now. And again, I'm being very, very cautious with QQQ. We're at this resistance, and let's take a look at Apple. Apple actually has a nice setup on 5 minute. It's actually, I would really consider playing calls. Apple has a very, very nice setup on the 5 minute to actually scalp on calls. So, the stop loss would actually be below that level. It would be like a today's expiration scalp. Aren't you at Wall Street War? Yeah, I lurked for a lot of different servers. Stream. So yeah, QQQ setup looks very, very. I mean, Apple setup looks very, very nice. It's very, very similar to that setup on Amazon. So this is what I'm actually watching in right now. The price target would be around 176, and it is actually breaking out. So this was actually a very nice breakout. It's popping right now. Apple is such a great stock. So the price target would be around. So yeah, this is a very nice breakout coming in. Let's take a look at Amazon. And Amazon is actually, it bounced back up. So yeah, it just looks like tech is just pushing now. Um, let's take a look at the 9 EMA again. A very, very nice support indication on the 5 minute. And Apple, yeah, Apple pretty much looking good. It's probably gonna carry the market like it always does. AMD also pushing. I just hope AMD doesn't break this out today, because I really want to play this AMD setup, but next week. Since we have like Christmas tomorrow, I really want to play it next week, because this AMD setup actually looks very, very nice. Let's take a look at the AMD. Can I see price target would be around 152 if I were to actually play. So let's take a look at the volume. Mostly bullish. Premium. Let's take a look at the strike price. Bearish. So Apple 5 minute breaking out very, very nicely. That we have that huge, green candle giving us that confirmation that we need. And then we also had, yeah, we had decent volume, I guess. Stream. BAC looking good for day trade. Let's take a look at Tesla. Oh, okay. So Tesla broke that ascending triangle we were talking about on live. So pretty much, most of the tech stocks are actually breaking out on 5 minutes. So Tesla is breaking out. It looks it looks just like Apple. So it's really just pushing now. Um, yeah. And again, I would use that 9 EMA. Please use that 9 EMA indication because, we're not bearish until we break that 9 EMA level. So, widgets. Same with Apple. Let's take a look at QQQ. QQQ is fighting for that resistance. Again, if you guys do have any questions, let me know. Paper-handed QQQ lol. Yeah. So, yeah, QQQ, you know, I only had 2 contracts because those contracts were pretty expensive, but I sold we basically bought off right at the bottom. So we bought off right at the bottom, and then I just sold off 1 contract at this resistance for a 72% gain, and then holding the last runner because again we have like a month out expiration on those calls, and you don't really want to be getting greedy. Which 9 EMA? So for the 9 EMA again, if you watched my latest video, the 5 minute. Okay, the 5 minute is a very very nice indication. So Tesla is pushing. We had that very nice breakout. So the 5 minute time frame 9 EMA is such a great indication for trends. For example, Tesla was up over 8% for the day, but we didn't have a bearish indication. There was no reason to sell until we actually broke the 9 EMA. And again, you guys can back test it yourselves. It's not like I'm selling this or anything. Like, you guys can go in the chart and actually back test this strategy. Even taking a look at Amazon on yesterday or 2 days ago, December 21st. It really respects that level. So Amazon is the only stock that I'm seeing that's actually struggling. Um, Tesla, Apple, they're just breezing through. Apple tested that support. It's testing that support on the 5 minute. And again, I would always set that stop loss below the 9 EMA. Thanks so much. And again, so we're holding that level. And overall, thanks everyone for actually tuning in. I'm actually not trading right now, only in QQQ. I will actually be heading to the theaters before market close, like 1 hour before market close, to watch Matrix. But overall, we have tomorrow off, so just please be careful. Thanks for subscribing, G Young. If you guys actually do subscribe on live, you guys do get a notification. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I actually did get a new setup. I'm actually on a Mac right now. But yes, Apple. So Apple tested this level. It really needs to hold above and break the high of the day for it to push higher. But just understanding these basic levels, it's very simple. Um, I want to take a look at the RSI. I mean, RSI is overextended. Now, I was actually taking a look at gold. And gold on the monthly chart. I think I've told you guys about this on a previous live stream, but gold is setting up GLD. And this is a huge setup, dating back to 2011. This setup has a massive um, cup and handle breakout, and also like the after effects of inflation really causes gold to go up. So I'm really looking at a potential long-term play on gold. Yeah, the new Matrix cake came out. I'm also watching Spider-Man again for the second time, um, with friends and family. So overall, let's take a look at. And then Microsoft with that resistance. Okay, and again, I'm just staying cautious right now because Facebook Facebook is getting tight, and Facebook looks like Boeing with that channel. Like, it was just so hard for Boeing to actually break that channel, but Facebook, it's trying. Just take a look at some other stocks. Neo. MU had great earnings. This was also on the watch list. Yeah, MU had great earnings. We broke this out. If you guys haven't already subscribed to the channel, yeah, no problem. Yeah, Tesla, incredible breakout. We had this set up on live. Um, both Apple and Tesla. Apple is trying to hold that resistance, and it needs to hold that resistance. Now, if you guys are in Tesla, again, Tesla, it's just going up. It's just going up. You don't know when to sell. I would use that 9 EMA indication because it could go up 10%, for the day, and you just don't know when to sell. Just you're relying on that feeling. So it is very, very important that you actually look at that 9 EMA so you guys can know when to actually know that it actually breaks the trend. Let's take a look at some flow. Again, if you guys do want to use my code for unusual whales, use FireCycle114 for 5% off. So let's take a look. So overall, a lot of 1,000 calls coming in. Um, mostly bullish. I also want to change up these settings. Volume over AI. Opening trades. Out of the money only. So we're looking to really break 1,100. So yeah, this setup is very nice. If you guys haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure to really subscribe to the channel. And overall, great breakout coming in. Apple is trying to hold that level, trying to hold that support level, and also SPY. Okay, SPY, again, SPY and QQQ are on high watch. Okay, both SPY and QQQ are at major resistance levels. Yeah, Tesla was great. So both SPY and QQQ are looking very, very interesting. My only concern is that we're at resistance, and we had 4 green days in a row. So I'm just staying cautious. That is why I sold off that QQQ contract. But I'm staying cautious right now. And people want to see that Santa Claus rally. Yeah, credit spreads are nice. So I think lunchtime will be interesting because I'm really expecting some sort of a pullback. Let's take a look at QQQ. So Apple held that support, which is very very nice, um, and it's looking to break this bull flag breakout 176, and it's really just looking ready to go higher. Yeah, I'm expecting some sort of a pullback like on the shorter time frame, but not confident enough to really get puts. Let's take a look at some alerts. I really like unusual whales. I use it as a screener. Um, I'm pretty sure I do have a referral down below for like 5% off, but I'll show you guys how I really use it. I look at their alerts. For example, Wells Fargo. Let's take a look at the daily time frame for Wells Fargo. So, for example, Wells Fargo here, I got off from, their first alert. Looks interesting. Very nice symmetrical triangle on Wells Fargo. I've charted this before. It's getting very, very tight. And, we're taking a look at the strike price. 53 strike price. That is out of the money. That's like, yeah, that's all-time highs. So, this Wells Fargo trade, I'm gonna put a heart on it because this looks nice. So again, unusual whales is it's such a great tool to really just look out for alerts. And again, it's coming in real time. So for example, we just had some VU alerts. Okay, so let's take a look at the 5 minute. We just got a alert on puts for VOO, so which is a Vanguard ETF, which is interesting. So yeah, I really like unusual whales. I use it more of it as a screener to really give me ideas. So let's take a look at some more alerts. So I really liked this Wells Fargo alert. We'll definitely be adding this to my alerts for next week. Let's take a look at Nicola. Actually, I actually want to look at Lucid. Never mind. Nothing interesting. And again, some of the alerts aren't even like interesting. I don't really playing like dead stocks, like these, but let's just scroll through. We had a Fubo alert. And really just, this just gives me, some ideas. And I'm not liking Fubo, so I'm just gonna skip through BAC. So I'm realizing a lot of bank calls coming in. BAC has that gap, but nothing much. We have some TSM calls coming in. TSM just trading in this channel. Unusual whales versus flow algo. Now, so I've used flow algo before. I've paid for their subscription. It's $100 a month. I've paid for that. Unusual whales I've also paid for. It's like, and unusual whales is $37 to $40 a month. And just looking at the cost, unusual whales is way better in my opinion. First of all, you guys can actually look at all of these alerts, and you guys can actually go to the flow, and you guys can customize it, and it really tells us the buys and the sells. And another cool part is you guys can really filter it out, and they also have these nice emojis where they track these flows, which is nice. And I do have like a subscription referral code down below, 5% off. But let's go back. I want to take a look at some more alerts because I just want to scan I just want to scan out, watch for some plays, and really show you guys how I found my plays. So again, Wells Fargo is gonna be number one on my list because it just looks like a nice setup. We have flow to actually back up. So what I'm actually gonna do is, again, it's unusualwhales.com. Use my fire cycle 114 to actually use. So I'm gonna check the flow for Wells Fargo. And another cool part is you guys can actually, so there's mostly bullish, but you guys can actually click the stock and actually see the flow, which is very, very nice. So you can see the chart, mostly bullish on volume, on calls, and on premium. What I really want to see are these strike prices. And I'm looking to take kind of like a month out expiration for Wells Fargo. So actually, let's take a look at. So Apple breaking two highs. Tesla, wow, Tesla is not stopping. You know, one, two, three, four, five, six green candles in a row. Yeah, yeah. I mean, overall, like following the flow is all right. But the reason I really like unusual whales is because it can get really confusing when you're new to following the flow. So I really love their alerts tab where you guys can see, you know, specific alerts that they have sent, and then I myself can really check the chart and based off that actually either, you know, buy in calls or puts based on, you know, my analysis, and then really using unusual whales as a screener. In my opinion, it's really worth it. Let's take a look. Okay, so QQQ. So really watching that 9 EMA on the QQQ. Until we actually break the 9 EMA is I'm feeling bullish. A lot in my. So really watching that level. For it to actually break. Let's see if we have any more. And again, it's all flow, and they also have very cheap. You know, if you actually go to their alerts, you know, for example, that Wells Fargo alert was like $34. It was $34. So even just buying in some off that alert is very nice. So I'm really considering buying in that call. It's really only $34. It is like out of the money, but can we analyze this? I could actually analyze. So technicals, you know, we can see the expiration alerted at open interest. Theta. And we can see most of the flow. A lot of January 21 expiration. So Wells Fargo does definitely look interesting. What was the expiration again? January 21st. That's after earnings. January 21st. So I'm definitely looking to get in at least one contract. I mean, contracts are like $34. So, you know, just getting in one on. What time frame do you look at? The 5 minute. Always at the 5 minute. Only the 5 minute. To really knowing the trends. And if you guys haven't already, just make sure to subscribe, because if you guys actually subscribe, or even with super chat, your message actually gets alerted on live. So as like a shout out type. So if you guys haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Even as a lotto, this looks interesting. Let's take a look at SPY. Mostly now just trading sideways. Again, that 9 EMA is going to be at a crucial level. Going live. Just take a look at BAC. Yeah, Tesla is just pushing up higher and higher. So again, Apple respecting that 9 EMA level on the 5 minutes. Let's look at some more alerts. Let's take a look at so M5 minutes does look interesting. Let's check the volume. We have a nice setup coming in for Macy's. Kind of have this 27.5. So yeah, these calls are very cheap. Like this M contract was only $11. In the future charges capital. I'm actually breaking out on the 5 minute. This was off the alert from Unusual Whales. See if I can find anything more interesting. Volume. Apple pulling back. It's holding that 9 EMA. So again, until we actually close below the 9 EMAs is when I'm actually bearish. So mostly just trading sideways. Let's take a look at the 9 EMA for Amazon. So really, Amazon is another great example. Kind of broke that 9 EMA, so we're just kind of hanging in there. So most of the market is sitting on that 9 EMA, and we're actually kind of looking to actually break that. So we'll see how it goes. Do we break that level and go lower? just keep in mind that tomorrow we do have, so make sure to just enjoy your holidays, and if you guys are going on vacation. Yeah, Apple was a bullish triangle, and it broke out. Great, great run, but now we need to respect that 9 EMA. It even tested that level. So let's take a look at Apple stock. Yeah, it's up, only like 0.34%. And with the volume coming in, it's really not much. For Yeah, most of it is, it's just green. You So overall, just watching the market. Let's take a look at Apple. Let's see if Apple really holds out that level. Yeah, yeah, contracts. I mean, overall, it's a very low volume day, so really just scalping. It's just not the day to actually play. Like, it's not the day to day trade, and like our QQQ swings were very very nice. QQQ actually flagging here. IWM. So IWM, I did try playing this off shares. Like I tried playing this breakout, like by buying it over here. But for IWM, it's actually breaking down trend. But one thing again, I've really learned is buying off that support is what I want to do. It's just safer than buying in at that resistance. So even when if you actually buy at the support, we're gonna have a very very tight stop loss. So for IWM, the day we bought QQQ calls, IWM was a great play to actually play, and you know you guys probably already know about the monthly cycle, but yeah, just buying off that support is a great way to really look at. AMD. Whew. I just don't want AMD to break out today because I really want to play it next week. Okay, I really like this setup on AMD, and someone in the chat, I think it was called out AMD, and it looks very very nice to play this breakout off the ascending triangle. So yeah, AMD looks very very nice to actually play this breakout, but I just hope I could play it next week because I don't really want to swinging. I don't want to swing into a 3-day week because of the theta. If you guys are enjoying the stream, just make sure to leave a like. Really really helps out. Just leaving a like um, on the stream. So AMD, really watching the setup for next week. AMD is going to be a very very nice play for the next week. AMD. Yeah, AMD definitely looks very, very nice. I just don't want it to break out today, so I can play it next week. It'll definitely be on my watch list. Okay, AMD is setting up very, very nicely. It'll definitely be on my watch list to play it next week. What do you mean a 3-day week? So the market. So wait, the market is actually closed tomorrow. Okay, I've talked about this. Everyone should know this. The market is closed tomorrow. That is why I decided to stream today. So again, that 3-day weekend. Thanks for subscribing. Again, if you guys do subscribe, you'll get that nice notification. But the 3-day weekend again, you're gonna be counting in that theta. So usually, your theta is gonna be kind of like doubled. You're gonna get an extra day. So you just gotta be very, very cautious if you're swinging a weekly expiration. That is why I don't want to buy AMD, because I'm really gonna be risking another day of theta on my side. So I don't really want to risk that. Amazon before I leave. I'm not gonna leave yet. So Amazon. Let's take a look at Amazon. It doesn't look appealing. It's holding our resistance, but yeah, I mean, I don't really know what to say. I mean, it's just trading sideways for Amazon. I hope you're not in like a weekly expiration or a same day expiration, because it's honestly just looking to trade sideways for next week. Amazon will be on my watch for next week, and then we'll have AMD. We'll have Wells Fargo. So those are like the top 3 picks for next week. Yeah. Tomorrow we have the day off, so we're gonna account. You're gonna count in for that extra day of theta. Can you charge Neo? So Neo, yeah, we've talked about Neo. It was on our weekly watch list, and for Neo, actually looking to get in a position, but above 30. Okay, it's below that level, that crucial demand zone. So if we actually take a look at the weekly, Neo needs to be above 30. It really needs to hold that level, or else it's just not gonna look appealing. If you guys haven't already, make sure to subscribe. Let's take a look at some of these alerts. Like, I love unusual whales, so make sure to use my referral FireCycle114 if you actually do decide to buy unusual whales. Let's take a look at Lift. Okay, Lift. Ooh, we got some Lift calls off unusual whales, so this looks interesting. Looking at the alert, 45 calls. Let's take a look at the expiration, January 7th. Very, very cheap. So here is a great example of a very, very nice alert, alerted by unusual whales. I wish I've seen this earlier, because it looks very, very nice. So Lyft is looking to actually get back into that support. We actually did play Lyft a while back. What would be a good call entry on AMD? So I'll make a video on AMD before I actually alert it. But I'll show you guys what I am looking at. So I'm looking at AMD. We have a very, very nice ascending triangle. It's getting very, very tight. Now your question was, what would be a good call entry on AMD? So, first of all, I'm looking to enter in next week. Monday market open. I'm looking to take a weekly expiration. The stop loss would be the close below 143. That is when we actually break the trend. Um, a break above 146 is what I'm looking at. So 147 actually, and then my price target would be 150, 151 mental number. So 151 would be my price target. So really looking at a break above 147. And again, a very, very, very tight stop loss. You don't even have to take a weekly expiration. You can probably take a month out expiration. So this is the exact setup for AMD. So this is a great call. Alerted on unusual whales. It went from $73 to all the way to 149, and Lyft is up like 3% today. And Lyft does look interesting. Let's take a look at some more previous calls. I'm very, very tempted to enter in Wells Fargo, but probably next week. BAC, Upstart. Let's take a look at Upstart. Nothing much. Uber. Wow. Uber has been flying. Wow. Oh my god, my chart. Wow, Uber is flying right now. Let's see how much. Yeah, it's just flat. So a lot of these COVID stocks are really bouncing hard. Even airlines are really, really bouncing hard. And airlines are at our major, major crucial levels. Let's take a look at the 5 minute. So pretty much we're just trading sideways right now. Lunchtime will be interesting, and lunchtime will be interesting. And if you guys do really want to support me again, just leave a like. That is all I'm asking. If you guys really do want to support me, guys, can join, and you guys can really get these cool memberships. Oh my god. You guys can get these cool emojis, so then you guys can actually have like a special title, and you guys can really just have these cool emojis in the chat. Market close early today. I'm pretty sure closes at the same time, but it it's closed tomorrow. Wow, Tesla is not stopping. It's such a strong. Tesla up 3% today. So again, I've talked about this a lot before. Really, no reason to sell until we break that 9 EMA. That is the major crucial level, which is the 9 EMA. And we talked about this on my video. That 9 EMA is such a great level. Oh, it closes early? Oh. Oh, okay. So you might, yeah. Oh, I didn't know it closed early today. Oh, okay. 9 EMAs is great. Let's take a look at some more alerts. Again, these are live alerts coming in from unusual whales. So, for example, this recent alert, JWN, I just pulled up the chart, amazing ascending triangle, okay? And again, this is off from the unusual whale site, Fire Cycle 114 if you guys do plan on getting it, but I just, saw this and boom, this is a very, very nice setup. And again, it's not like, it's really hard to find stocks that are breaking out. So unusual whales does the job of, really, looking at that chart, it really just does the job. And again, these alerts are coming from people buying in. So a lot of people, bought in. And this is also a very, very cheap play. So I'm going to do some analysis first. Okay. This looks nice. We basically have that breakout on the daily. Let's take a look at the volume. Okay, I'm looking to play this. Okay, this actually does look nice. So this is a very, very great setup. JWN, Nordstrom, from Unusual Whales. $90. It's on the ask side, and I'm looking to actually take one contract. So I'll be actually buying a contract right now. Okay, I'm gonna buy a contract right now. To kind of show you guys what I am looking at. Our QQQ calls are up over 81%, by the way. So JWN. I'm buying. Okay, I'm gonna be probably buying like 2 or 3, but so this is what I'm doing. I like the chart, I like the analysis. I go over here and I'm gonna buy the same strike price. So I'm gonna take a look January 1st, so 21 and a 23 call. So it's sitting at $97 right now. So I'm gonna buy this up. I'm gonna buy 5. Okay, I'm gonna risk $100. Okay. Now I'm actually gonna alert it on Discord. So I'm gonna alert it on Discord right now. And again, this is the technical analysis looks nice. The chart looks nice, and this is a very, very cheap play. So the risk to reward is worth it, in my opinion. So alerted right now. Let's take a look. Let's remove our 9 EMA. So open. So I'm actually setting an alert on Discord right now. Buy to open. JWN 23 call. And then I bought in at, so my fill was $96. Off unusual whales plus chart. Going in lighter, very cheap play. Only got 5. So I only got 5 contracts, and I just sent a alert to all the servers. So if you are in any of the servers that I alert for, you guys should have gotten that alert. Okay. Will be interesting on how it goes, because this is really kind of like the first alert of unusual whales. And the daily looks nice, unless if we reject, unless if we reject for a inverse head and shoulder. But it's curling up nicely. Let's take a look. I'm gonna do some fibs over here just to show you guys what I am looking at. So okay, so I'm watching these levels. Price target would be around 23, which is the strike price that I got. So definitely is interesting, and it's looking to break out on the 5 minute. So it's actually breaking out on the 5 minute, and I grabbed a longer expiration off unusual whales, but yeah. Spy at first. Yeah, QQQ calls are up at like 85% right now. Yeah, those Q. So again, I trimmed one out of 7. I only have one left now. So it's kind of on like emotions now. Like, when should I sell? Really tempted to sell. So those calls are actually up 4% on JWN. Let's look at the volume. And again, I can see the overall flow. So mostly bullish. We even have some 35. Wait, this was a while ago. Mostly bullish. I really want to see the strike price coming in for JWN. JWN. So I'm gonna send this quick chart. Copy chart image. I'm gonna quickly paste this on Discord. So just a random server. To say Wall Street War. Where's the chat? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, I'm just not gonna send a chart. I can't really leak any information. But yeah, JWN is looking nice. So up over 5% on JWN calls. Again, it's a very light play. I only have 5 contracts. Very light play. Five-minute is nice though. It is very, very nice. And again, we have talked about Wells Fargo. So whew. Let's take a look at Tesla. Wow, Tesla is nuts. It's just running. It's up 3.5%. Again, watching that 9 EMA level, no reason to sell for Tesla. JWN chart looks very, very nice. This ascending triangle is very, very appealing. It will be interesting on how we actually close for JWN. Yeah, I agree. I agree. If QQQ does close above, because it's closing at resistance, if we do close at that level. So if we actually take a look at QQQ, this is our resistance. If we close above that, that's going to be a very, very nice bullish indication. And if we do close above that, we most likely do gap up, which is nice. So JWN. I mean, I guess I'm mostly buying JWN because of that unusual whales alert, and it's very cheap. But looking at it, it's up, you know, 4 days in a row. So it's pretty. I would say it's pretty risky. It also kind of broke this level of support. So we're basically kind of looking to fill that gap, or not to actually enter that gap for JWN Nordstrom. Let's take a look at 5 minutes. It's getting tight. It's actually at this support level. This would be like the stop loss. And overall market is definitely at, the whole market is at a very, very tough resistance. Even looking at SPY, QQQ, we have Microsoft, we have Amazon also, everything is at a major, major tough resistance going in. I really want to analyze JWN more. So what would I set my stop loss? We do have a gap down below, so we did gap up. It's very interesting that it actually gapped up. Could be a breakaway gap. Let's check CNBC. What the? Wait, what? Pretty funny. JWN, new 5-minute candle. And it is breaking that support. I'm still up 3%. Contracts are weird. But I'm not feeling that confident, especially if we do break the support. I would go in very, very light. Okay, I only have five. I have 5 contracts. I would go in very, very light. It does look nice though. A break above 21 would be nice. And Wells Fargo looks very, very nice. Definitely gonna be on my watch. Oh my god. Okay, AMD is actually breaking out right now. Okay, I don't want it to break out. Okay, it's like I can't stop it though. Like it's up 3%, and the thing is, I want to play it next week. Okay, I want to play it next week, but it's already breaking out. And if we actually close above the resistance for AMD, this is gonna be a very, very nice play. So I'm also very, very tempted to actually enter in on AMD with a tight stop loss. And again, the price target would be 151. Would take like 2 days to actually hit that price target. Yeah, I can. Like, I'm so tempted to actually get puts on AM. Not puts, calls, I mean, on AMD. Like, it's such a great setup, especially if it closes above that resistance. Let's take a look at, like, NVIDIA. Okay, even NVIDIA, like, let's move our charts. What I usually do is AMD is part of these semiconductors. So what I like to do is, I want to look at their competitors. So even NVIDIA looks very, very nice. We have like this wedge going in for AMD. TSM is also one of their competitors, and even Qualcomm looks nice. Qualcomm is kind of like another. It's kind of just flagging now. So it has this flag for Qualcomm, and again we played this level on Qualcomm. So AMD looks very, very tempting. I just want a red. I just want some blood. That is all. I just want some blood on AMD so I could play it. Okay. JWN Nordstrom is getting very, very, very tight. At this point, our stop loss should be at break even. So, um, JWN, it looks interesting. If you guys are enjoying, if you guys do like the content, just make sure to leave a like. That is all. So JWN getting a very, very, very tight, a break above 21, it'll pop. Apple broke a 9 EMA. Yeah, it did. It looks. Yeah, so we're kind of in that danger zone. Okay, JWN looks very, very interesting. Come on, we gotta break this on live. It is a very, very appealing setup on the 5 minute. So I'm already up 8% on JWN. Is anyone here in JWN? Because I feel like I would like set my stop loss at break even now. up 8%. So Apple, okay, so it tested that it's just trading sideways here. JWN. JWN needs to break out. I want to see a nice pop. We need some volume coming in. Would be a very, very nice breakout on live. I, do you hold it as long? 9 EMA doesn't cross 21 EMA. It's getting very tight. So I'm really looking to set my stop loss for JWN at break even. Because I'm up 6% right now. I'm taking... So JWM, it's just getting very tight. And I'm considering to set my stop loss at break even. Because we got in like right around here. Will be interesting. QQQ is not stopping. I'm up 86% on QQQ now, so 86% on one of our contracts for QQQ. JWN needs to break this level. It really needs some more volume coming in. I mean, JWN is like, it's not a confident play. It's for sure not a confident play because um it's more of kind of like a test play for from unusual whales. I mean, it was very, very cheap, so I really wanted to just play this out. Tactical analysis wise, it just looks okay. It's not great. Um, we had a gap up, but really, really like nothing much we're seeing except for the 5 minute. The 5 minute looks great. Okay, the 5 minute looks amazing if we break this out, but I do have a longer expiration for Nordstrom. So the 5 minute stop loss would be over here. Okay, next 5 minute candle. Okay, it's breaking that level. It's getting extremely tight now. Extremely tight. Again, this is kind of like the flow. Let's take a look at alerts. This was the alert for JWN. It was also on the ask side. Just a lot of strats. Okay. Another chance for it to break the resistance. Never mind. And if it closes below the support, that's going to be like the stop loss. Take a look at INA and EMA. It's getting extremely tight. Interesting look. No, I'm not gonna start my own Discord server. Okay, so it's getting very, very tight. Can you look at Jemiah or Chag? So yeah, I'll take a look at Jemiah. So let's take a look at Jemiah. Now, I was actually so Jemiah recently had earnings a month ago, but I was gonna take puts, okay, and it's pretty unfortunate, um, because I was gonna make a video on it because it had a very nice symmetrical triangle, but yeah. So let's take a look at Jemiah. And okay, so this is what I'm kind of seeing for Jemiah. It's pretty tight. It's just not a stock that I'm confident with, but so this is Jemiah. Let's take a look at Chegg. Oh my God, Chegg looks kind of like an inverse head and shoulder. Yeah, it really looks like a dead stock. Like I like to stay away from dead stocks. Let's take a look at JWN. Have we broken the support yet? Okay, this is another try for it to break the support, and we're getting tighter and tighter every time we create a new candle. So we're getting extremely tight on JWN. At this point, it should be a risk-free trade because I want to set my stop loss at break even. And I'm not really looking to start up a server. You know, it's gonna be all on YouTube for you guys. How about Wish? Hmm. Wish. Wish is also one of those dead stocks, but not seeing really, much anything except for probably just gonna trade sideways. Not seeing much. Okay. Let's take a look. Okay, we just opened up a new candle, and at this point, this candle should decide if we break up or down. Okay, so this 5 minutes should decide what we're really doing with. And again, this stream is really for so whenever I do alert, you guys can check the chart yourselves and you guys can play it. Do you do one-on-ones? No, I don't have time to do one-on-ones. But JWN, this candle should really, really decide on what it will do. Can you take a look at Twitter? So the Chegg gap, that gap, I'm pretty sure it's caused by earnings. So my rule with gaps. This is a very, very important lesson that you guys should know on gaps. Okay, if it's bigger than 3%, I'm not gonna play it. This gap is a 33% gap. It's gonna take a while to really fill that gap. And especially since I want to trade that gap, it's just not possible. Um, like a gap on, for example, Microsoft, it has to be under 3%. So that is my rule with gaps. Let's take a look at JWN. Are we breaking out? Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We had like 8 tries for it to actually break that resistance. Yeah, I don't like we gotta break this resistance. Alright, come on. Push. Okay, up 10% on JWN. And keep in mind, that's like a month out expiration. So, definitely a lot of volume. I want to take this 10% in because I'm not feeling confident. I mean, it's only $50, but I'm not feeling confident to actually swing this. Like, the 5-minute looks amazing, but the daily looks alright. The reason I mainly got it was because of the 5-minute, and then we have that unusual whales alert on JWN. If you guys do have any questions, let me know in the live chat. We have been streaming for about an hour and 38 minutes. Okay. Okay, market is... Okay, I'm looking to take in this 10%. Okay, I'm actually going to take in this... Now it's 9%, but I'm actually going to take in this gains because the market is pulling back. So I'm going to be selling out of JWN right now. So I'm selling off. I sold off 9%. Okay, so I made $50 off that trade. JWN. All out. Not. Okay. So I just sent out the sell alert on Discord. Not feeling confident enough, and 10% is all right. And overall, if you're still in, the stop loss would be at break even. No way. Oh my. Okay. Can AMD please stop? Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. I wanted to play this setup, but I might have missed it. I really want to see a dump. Very unfortunate. Yeah, I really underestimated. Like, that was a great, great breakout. I really want to see a dump. Can we just, like, die? Oh my god. Okay, JWN is actually still... If you're still in JWN... It's getting very, very tight. So I'm from Chicago. I'm actually I'm actually going on vacation on Saturday. So this computer is it's actually a laptop. I actually bought it because I wanted to test recording because I'll actually be going to Florida and then I'll be trying to record my videos on Florida so I can like post updates for you guys. He sold the time to yeah. So I sold JW, but look, it's getting very very tight. So if you're still in, you should be out at break even. And Tesla is not stopping. Tesla it doesn't want to stop. It's our QQQ calls are about to hit 90%. I'm very curious on what Nordstrom does because chart does look appealing. I'm gonna go to Orlando. Let's take a look at. So Tesla, okay, yeah, everything tech, okay, except for Apple. Right when Apple broke that 9 EMA, it's just falling now. Actually, let's take a look at the VWAP. Again, a VWAP is also a great level to watch. Tesla not stopping, QQQ not stopping. JWN just gonna watch this breakout coming in. Yeah, it's Nordstrom. If you guys haven't already subscribed, if you guys actually do subscribe, you'll get like a shout out, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, I forgot to check on Twitter. Okay, let's do a quick analysis on Twitter. Not seeing really much except for a downtrend breakout. Overall, great breakout on Tesla. It's doing very very nicely and very, very nice. Oh wow, XLY. Yeah, thanks for pointing this out because XLY it has this nice downtrend channel breakout coming in. So let's see what's happening with Nordstrom. Even though I'm out, it's getting very very tight. It's just incredible. I'm tempted to actually sell out on those QQQ calls we got out because we're about to hit 90%. And that's a lot because those contracts were expensive. Is Walmart a buy now? Walmart is a buy at the support, which is around 138. So almost 2 hours and 1 hour and 45 minutes. Hope you guys really enjoyed the live stream. And overall, I hope you guys learned, um, you know, at least something in this live stream. And again, in the description, I do have the referral. I do have the referral for Unusual Whales as well as Trading View. And you guys can try out Unusual Whales. Again, I use it as a screener, and I love Trading View. I have the pro version. Where's my pro? So as you guys can see, I have the pro version, But overall, hope you guys really enjoyed the stream. Any last messages, let me know in the chat. Yeah, thank you guys for really tuning in. Appreciate everyone subscribing, everyone liking. If you guys really do want to support me, you guys can get some cool emojis by joining this membership type. And overall, let's take a look at JW. And overall, it will be interesting to see what happens with Nordstrom and QQQ if we can hit that 90% gainer on our calls. And overall, a very, very nice day. Again, as I expected, thank you for subscribing. Again, thank you very, very much. If you guys, just like that, if you guys do subscribe, you'll get a cool notification and a shout out. So, as expected, QQ hit the channel. As I talked about in my latest video, and every single video, it's very, very important that you guys actually watch it through, because you guys can always pick up and learn something new. So thank you guys everyone for tuning in. Really, really appreciate you guys. And overall, see you guys. I'll post a video tonight around 6 p.m. Chicago time. But overall, see you guys. Enjoy your weekends, because again, tomorrow we do have a day off, and apparently we do close off early today. So let's look at JWN really quick. And overall, bye bye. See you guys tonight. I'm gonna be posting a video. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll be closing the stream right